乗ってた。おはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは。くしかです。Hello, you're here. Hi. Thank you for the waiting. I had to make it so. Couldn't come to stream soon. Even though the stream was started. Yes, I started and I went to the washroom. そう、ちょっとお腹痛くてすいません。お待たせしました。Thank you for waiting. よいしょ。BGM が博士課側に聞こえないから博士課側に聞こえるようにしよう。ふう、寂しくないねこれで。Hello. Good morning to your hellos in April. Yeah, today's April 1st. Technically April Fool's Day in Japan, but I decided to do the April Fool's not today and tomorrow, so it's gonna be PDT. こんしか。No pranks today. No pranks today. So, today's Zatsudan. 今日はね、雑談なんですよ。何の雑談かっていうとね、ちょっとだけね、博士課の珍しくお休みの間についてお話ししたいなと思っていて。I like to talk about, one thing I like to talk about is the weekend, last weekend, which I barely talk about my private side, but I was like, for this one I really like to share, and I will be sharing. So, oh wait, first let's talk about yesterday, right? まずはちょっとあれだ、昨日のこと話そう、昨日のこと。Yesterday, yeah. So it was Mirari's first anniversary. Thank you very much for the people who were able to come to the stream. ね、昨日が、ミラリ1周年でございました。Oh, thank you! Let me open this. 本当にね、いつも応援してくださってる皆様ありがとうございます。どうでした？お楽しみいただきましたかね？プロフィール帳書いて。あれ本当はね、なんか博士課はね、もっとたくさんのところ黒塗りしてたんだけど、なんかね、統一しようってなって黒塗りしてるところ、ああいうナサちゃんの OBS 上で黒塗りされるっていう方式に変わったんですよね。どうでしたね？お楽しみいただきましたかね？プロフィール帳。なんかね、プロフ帳は書いたことない嘘だったんで、一回だけ書いたことあるんだけど、ほぼないから、マジでみんなどこまで真面目に書くものかが分かんなくって、結構提出するときにこれでいいのかなってドキドキしながら提出してました。楽しかったよ。ありがとう。よかったよかった。今の博士課の聞き方だったら楽しかった以外答えられないよね。今の博士課の質問の仕方では楽しかった以外答えられないよね。楽しくなかったですってそこで言わないもんね。あれなんだよね。みちるちゃんのね、手書きが気になる方は、あれですよ。昨年の夏コミで出た色紙を見てばわかります。あれが、魔法の筆で書かれてるからこそのそれなんだっていうのがちょっとわかると思います。そうだ、今日のやることリストをちょっと書きますね。9時から配信。 目薬を買いに行かないと問題です。あと郵便局に行かないといけないあれだ、あれをしないといけない。あれをしないといけない。オッケー。まあ。あれだね。あれだね。あれしか言えないんだ、今。あれしか言えないんだよ。何やるかっていうかね。その時が来たら解説できるようになるけど、この時言ってたあれはあれでと。今は現状まだあれしか言えない。ちょっと待って、湿気すごいから除湿するね。OK。でもなんかさ、メラリってさ、別に喋ることは喋るんだけど、確かにお互いのプライベートのとことかまであんま詳しく知らないから、すごいいい機会だったなと思って、プロフィール帳を交換したことで、なんかお互いのあんなことやこんなことまで知れたからさ、あれ意外と良かったなって博士が思いましたね。みんな今ハマってること知らんし。でも昨日で知れたからさ、Pretty much it's just a 色紙 board, right? Yes! そうです。グッズは色紙のみですね。なので他のと合わせてご購入されるのをおすすめします。という感じですね。I appreciate the big sister motherly Iori art. Okay. I don't know, seeing motherly and Iori next to each other feels really, really weird.そう、あれ一緒に住んだらっていう設定のイラストを描いていただいたからね、あれ可愛かったよね。マクシカがケーキ切り分ける係なんやと思って、で配る係なんや。ケーキ切り分けられるかな切り分けられる気がしないんですけどもね。全くしないんですけど何等分とか苦手だからね、結構直感で切っちゃうから。Sorry, it's really loud right now. I just turned on the air conditioner. そうなの、そうですよ。あんま何等分分かってないよ。まあその中でね、昨日のプロフィール帳の中で博士課が、好きなタイプ、好きな人で書かせていただいた人物名がいるんですけど博士課だけマジモンの人物名を書いてたんですけど、それについてねちょっとねお話していきたいなと思っていて。So, do you guys remember, if you saw the yesterday stream, under like the profile sheet that we did in the Murari collab? So the profile sheet is something that you write about yourself. It has like, there's lots of questions on it, you answer to each of it, and it's kind of to like reveal yourself and to introduce yourself to someone else. And one of the questions, well, two of the questions, yeah, it was, the type you like, and who's the person you like. So since these profile sheets is something that you do in real life, like especially amongst elementary school kids, they will write like the classmate or the boy, girl, them in the same grade. And instead of that, I wrote a specific actual person name. And yes, you guys remember it. そう、そこのとこの人物名にね、人物名を書く場所ではなかったかもしれないんだけど、博士君はジョージ・ラッセルと書かせていただきました。For me, I wrote George Russell. He's married, he has a beautiful wife and a really pretty daughter. But yes, my type is George Russell. And you might be like, wait, weren't you saying Raquel? And yes, I was. But the thing is, I was also saying George Russell really has posh vibes, which I like. He's not exactly posh, but he has a posh vibe that I like, right? And I was saying that from the beginning. And, you know, how Ferraris are doing? They're doing good at the race. But at the same time, they're kind of like sometimes like fighting against each other. Especially the Chinese Grand Prix, which was... It's also a positive news for the F1, especially the FIA, because it means that if the car spec, if the machine spec, if the engine was close to each other, nearly the same, they can do a battle like that. So it's also good news, but at the same time, what Leclerc did was quite childish. It wasn't good for the entire Ferrari. And especially what Leclerc said at the end was kind of funny, but at the same time I was like, eh. Leclerc said, oh, thank you, it was fun. And then he finally gave the position to Hamilton. But like, that's wasting the tire already, right? Because they kept fighting against each other, they wasted the tire by themselves. And Hamilton was kind of upset by that. And you could tell from the radio and everything. So, from like the Melbourne one to the Australian Chinese Grand Prix, that was really... It was fun to watch. It is fun to watch. I like it. I'm not complaining about it. It is kind of entertaining at the same time. But I was like, oh... You know, as a candidate for my future partner. And also not only that, entirely I just like the posh vibes of George Russell. My favorite English-speaking YouTuber is Max Posh because he's posh. I like posh people. I like the people who has a posh vibe. So George Russell is not posh exactly, but he has a really strong posh vibes. So I like his vibes entirely. He's married. He has a beautiful wife and a really pretty daughter. Anyways, he got the old money vibes, right? Exactly! I love those! Especially the British old money vibes. American, I'm not like too into it. The British old money vibes, I just love it so much. I just really love it so much. The elegance that they have, you know? You get it? そう、ジョージ・ラッセルはですね、なんかね、イギリスの上流階級、昔からお金を持っているタイプで上流階級の家庭のことをポッシュって言うんですけど、主にロンドンのほんと中心地に住んでる人たち。で、博士はですね、ポッシュな人たちとか、ポッシュみたいな雰囲気の人たちが好きなんですよ。別にポッシュじゃなくていいんだよ。雰囲気さえあればいいんだよ。雰囲気だけあればいいんだよね。そういう雰囲気の人が好きで、実際英語の YouTuber で一番好きなマックス・ポッシュって人で、マックス・ポッシュ自身は実際のポッシュなんだけど、ポッシュな雰囲気の人たちが好きで、He doesn't raise posh, I know, but like the way he looks and the way the interviews and things, sometimes he's not, but sometimes he is. Just entirely has a slightly posh vibe. そうで、なんとなくポッシュな雰囲気の人が好きで。なんかエレガントな感じがするんだよね。歩き方であったり、まとってるオーラがね、エレガントな雰囲気がするから。He's very sassy. Yeah, that's like the younger generation, right? How people are under 30. We're mostly sassy to each other. He's very shy too. It's cute. そういう雰囲気の人が好きで、だからめちゃくちゃうわ キュンってなるんだけど、まあそんなこんなでございまして、and the last weekend it was Japanese Grand Prix, which happened in Suzuka. And of course I did go. I had a ticket booked last year. そう、去年ね、チケットを予約しまして、行ってきました。鈴鹿サーキット行ってきましたが、先週末ね。Entirely after this new regulation, I will say it's not as fun as last year's. Although, seeing it in real life feels different. It was fun to watch in real life. You had to book it a year in advance. Not a year in advance, I just booked it last December, I think it was November. I had definitely 3 months ahead, so it was November, I think. Or December, I don't exactly remember when I booked. But yeah. Did you go or not go? Oh, I did go. I had it booked in advance, so I was able to go. The tickets sold out pretty quick, what I heard. Because there were like lots of people coming in. Anyways, it wasn't as fun as last year's regulation. I would agree to that. Although, it was really a nice race to watch in real life. It was fun because it was my first time watching, right? A fun experience. It was my first time hearing how the machine sounds like. It was my first time seeing the speed. Because in real life, you don't get the chance to see a car that drives at like a 300 kilometers per hour, right? So that was really interesting to see, and watching in real life made it really fun. Plus, it was really a rare opportunity to see a race that is going on with this regulation, because the regulation is going to be at least slightly adjusted or changed from next Miami Grand Prix. Why is that? Because this is also a huge thing that happened during the Suzuka race. Behrman from Haas crashed, and he needed to retire the race. But the crash was not due to him or another racer that's driving in front of him, which, if I remember correctly, was Corapinto. It's not neither of them fault. It's the entire regulation's whole. So Behrman was driving at nearly a 300 speed. I think it was like 280 something at that time. Nearly top speed. And the car in front of him, which again, if I remember correctly, it was Corapinto's one, was driving at nearly the same speed. But he used up all the power, so he needed to charge it. And right now, the regulation is like, there's the power unit, the battery. And during the battery, it's the time that you have the entire, like the max power, so you can drive at the top speed. To charge it, you're gonna drop the speed, and with the brake, dropping the speed, that's the time you can charge your battery, okay? And the driver in front of Behrman was racing at top speed as well, but it ran out of the battery, so it decreased, it lowered, it just dropped the speed to charge it, right? But of course, you cannot predict who's gonna run out of the battery. So the driver, of course, doesn't know. So from Behrman's POV, it just looks like a car that was racing at nearly the same speed suddenly dropped to half of the speed. But you're still at max speed. So you can't really control the machine, right? So what he did was, to avoid it, he tried to avoid, but to avoid it and stop the machine that's running at 280 or higher, you gotta crash into a wall. So that's why the Behrman crash happened. And the FIA did admit it is the regulation's fault, and that's the regulation's problem. So they are gonna come up with something and try to fix it before the Miami race. Was he close behind? Yes, he was. And plus, everyone's kind of like complaining about the regulation, except for of course, the top few. Mercedes, they're just enjoying because they're doing really well. But most of them are complaining. Like, Max Verstappen, he's not enjoying it at all. He's not enjoying it at all. He's not enjoying it at all. You can tell. He went to the Fuji Speedway to do the GT race or something, and he was like, he had a big smile on him. He was enjoying it so much. So much. But during the F1, no smile. Even the interviewers, they know that Max doesn't enjoy it, so they ask only a few questions about F1, and they don't want to see Mad Max. So what they do is that they switch the question. They change the question and start asking about Fuji Speedway. Of course, because no one's enjoying it. And I think it was Alonso who said this before the race, during like the interview or something. But apparently, to take over a car in front of you right now, there's something called manual takeover mode. Some people are joking that's gonna be shortened to MOM, abbreviated into MOM. If I did not do that and they dropped the manual and only started to call overtake mode, but it's still manual. So yeah, MOM. To activate that, of course, it's manual. The driver is gonna hit the button and then that mode's gonna start, and they can take over the person in front of them. The thing is, Alonso said that even if you could start the manual mode, overtake mode, being able to overtake or not is depending on your luck. Because that will only succeed and make sense if the car in front of you is gonna drop the speed. So what you gotta do to do a successful manual takeover mode is to predict when the car in front of you is gonna run out of the battery and start to drop the speed, and then hit the button. You gotta be like in like one second distance to you, and then you gotta hit the mode and then take over. So then they can't come back, right? Because they don't have the power yet, the full power yet. Some driver said anyone could race right now because it's all battery management and good driving doesn't matter. Yeah, that too. It's all about the battery itself. And F1's supposed to be a game about everyone in the team. From the driver, to the machine, to the pit crew, to the strategy analyst. But it's not. Right now, it's not. So not many people are enjoying it. It's understandable. I get it too. To be honest, I only started watching F1 from last year, but last year's race was much more fun. Even as a newbie, I can say that. Even as a newbie, I can fully agree that, yeah, until last year was much more fun. And by the way, my very first F1 experience, the one that I watched, not of course at the race, but the first race that I ever saw on TV. It was I think it was this one. Was it not? I think it was this one. Was it not? I thought it was this one. Was it not? Wait, I'm gonna go check. I have a. My phone just doesn't. Okay, here we go. I think I have a picture. Do I not? I do. The first race that I ever saw was the 2021 Abu Dhabi. Yes. That was so much fun, by the way. It was when Red Bull Racing Honda won. That was the first one that I saw. And after that, I did not. Because, like, that was the time that I watched that they used, like, the free trial subscription to watch it. because F1 you can't really watch it. It's kind of hard to watch it. But they back then, like, I was in Canada and they had like the one of the services to watch F1 had like a free trial. So I used a trial and then I used it up, of course, after the F1 racing, because it was only for a month or so. And from the next year, I was like entertained still, so I was like, I want to watch it. Searched the price and like saw the subscription price and I was like, how? That's too expensive, and I did not watch it. So the first race was 2021 Abu Dhabi, and after that I did not watch it at all until last year. Last year, one of my friends that lives in Japan likes F1, and that friend was like, remembered that they watched one race back in 2021, and then the friend was like, so are you still interested? And I was like, maybe not. I don't know any of the new things anymore. And my friend was like, I will teach you, so please watch. So yeah, I have a friend who's teaching me about F1. That's where my knowledge is coming from. Have you watched F1 movie? Yes. I did. Last year I asked, so where should I start? Like, and then my friend knows that the first thing I need to do is to gain interest again, right? To gain interest again. So my friend was like, why don't you start off with watching the movie? Like, it's not accurate at all, but it's a nice way to start from. So I was like, yeah, then I'll start off from that. And I did. And which succeeded. Because it was fun. Is he rich? He's not like the fancy extremely rich, but definitely than me. So yeah, and when I went to Suzuka, I also have a friend that lives in Nagoya, and I asked her too, and she likes those events and festivals. She's not really into F1, but she knows a little bit of like the names, like Verstappen and Hamilton are like super famous. And I asked her, and she was like, "Yeah, like okay." She was down to like spend the weekend with me, so she was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go with you." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And like we just went with the three, like me and the friend who knows about F1, and one of my friends who lives in Nagoya, and she likes handsome people, so she was like, "I'm so excited to see all those F1 drivers." Like I told her, and I was like, "Oh, if you're not interested in cars, at least look up the drivers." And she was like, "I will." And then she was like, "Oh my gosh, why are they so handsome?" Like, don't ask me, I don't know. Yeah, this Suzuka, I believe there were lots of people who just went there just for the events, and they're not exactly a fan of motor racing. I feel like that kind of happened. It's not cheap though. So for the stayings, we did like a budget stay. She can go back to her house. So I stayed at her place actually. And my F1, the friend, like the male friend that's teaching me F1 just booked like a really darn cheap hotel nearby, which worked. So the people were crazy at the station. I mean, like, that's one big regret. All my stamina got kind of like sucked up at the station, heading to Suzuka, even before arriving. So I'll say don't do that. From next year, if I'm gonna go, I will try to book a hotel nearby Suzuka beforehand, like super in advance. Just don't do that. It's tiring. Anyways, I went to Suzuka Circuit, so of course I took a picture of this. Ding! George Russell! Let me crop drop actually. Let's do it like this. こうしようか。これを撮ってきましたよ、鈴鹿で。F1 won. George Russell. I watched it like the free space, because like the one that you don't have like a seat reserved, because that's like the cheapest ticket. And I was like walking. We were like walking everywhere. We didn't really stay at one position. We kept walking around from like this A seat to B seat to like C seat, and we just kept walking. So most of the game I watched standing up. So I watched most of the game standing up, but yeah, the funny thing is that one of the places that we went, one of the seats that we went, the people in front of us were rooting for Piastri, and one of them were like talking about how bad George Russell is. There was an anti of George Russell. It was so funny though, because like so it was a group of 3 men that was like in front of us. And one of it was like, man, I don't like George Russell. And the other 2 was like, what? You used to like him. He was like, no, I did not. And it sounded very tsundere. And he knew so much about George. He knew so much more about George than Piastri. So I was like, he's just a tsundere. He's probably a fan. I'm gonna mute for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that was funny. He was like, George was saying this in this interview. He was racing like this during this race. And he was like, in the Chinese Grand Prix, he was like doing this, but like he could have done this better. And I was like, wow, you know really what? He likes to root for an underdog, and George isn't an underdog anymore. But like, Oscar is also not an underdog. He plays second, and by the way, that man also liked Kimi Antonelli too. He was like, Antonelli's doing really well. And he started to talk about Antonelli and how he's like doing good, and how he's like hoping that like a new championship. So I was like, okay. Japan was his first race start this year. Antonelli is 19. Yeah, maybe because of that. I don't know. But it was funny. It was funny. Every time George Russell, at the beginning he was doing better. So when George was like, racing at the second place, the people, those like 3 men in front of me will be like, ah, no! And I'm like, yes, George! So when are you married? He's already married. He's already married. George Russell is already married. He has a beautiful wife and a really pretty daughter. Will we have F1 race watch along in the future? Nope. And today's surprising fast. He had a 5-second gap to second and is outpacing Russell. Yes, but at the same time, George Russell didn't go into the pit before the Berman's accident. George will probably be in the higher position. So that was kind of, the timing was unfortunate. He get unmarried too. I don't want that to happen. He looks so happy with his wife and daughter. I don't want that to happen. I do not want that to happen. Okay? Tough luck for George, but the fact that he was overtaken by Leclerc is surprising. Well, Ferrari does good in the curve, so that explains. And the other drivers too. So the home straight, if you overtake at the beginning, you're gonna be overtaken again during the end of the home straight, like right into the beginning of the curve. So anyway, so you guys want to hear the audio? I only was able to record the audio of the cars itself when the safe car was out. So the safety car was out, so it's after the Beerman's accident. But I did record the audio so you can hear the machine sound. This is how it sounds like when you watch in real life. そう、で、鈴鹿でね、あれなんですよ。ちょっとベアマンのアクシデントがあって、それの後にセーフティーカーが走ったんですけど、そのセーフティーカーが走ってる時、ちょっと、録音したので、車の音をね。でもセーフティーカーが先導しているので、とってもゆっくり走ってます。So this is not at top speed at all. This is when the safety car is out, driving in front of the cars. So, which means that they're driving very, very slowly. Okay? Okay, this is how it sounds like. Way too loud? Okay, I should decrease it. So yeah, that's how the car sounds like. そうやってね、そのような音がします。Yeah, the engine sounds so good. For me, I am rooting for George Russell, so first place was kind of a bummer. Because I thought he will at least get third place and be on the podium. But still, congrats, because he got at least some kind of point. But the biggest thing for me is that Alonso finished the race. And Aston Martin car was able to finish a race. The Honda engine was able to finish a race, which is amazing this year. Because Honda's engine sucks. This year it's so bad. It's so bad. But it's huge. It's huge. For the Honda, it's huge. It's not great. It's not the best at all. The conditions are really bad. But still, it was doable. At least. At least it was doable. So that's huge. That's huge. And I'm really hoping that Honda engine could get an updated version before Miami, because we have like a surprise break, right? A sudden break. This is the time to patch it up. But yeah, I didn't know the story behind Alonso and Honda, so my friend taught me about it, and I was like, aww. I can't believe Honda fell off that hard in F1 but stayed so strong in IndyCar. Yeah, well, like, my friend explained to me because, like, Honda's best mechanics and last year's engine, they sold last year's engine and the mechanics together as a set to Red Bull. So right now, the mechanics are completely new again in Honda, so they don't have any experience. And the regulation changed so that, of course, the machine itself is completely different that they need to make the engine. So the power unit is completely something else that they need to start making from this year, and the mechanics are new, so they just are completely kind of starting off with the new, resources, right? So apparently that's the reason why they're not doing well at all. But it was like that last engine too, and that time, so this is what my friend taught me. Honda's the ultimate Alonso anti. They did this to him before 2015. They're not anti of it. They're not anti of it. It's just that apparently Honda, every single time in the new engine, what they do is the first year they suck. First year they don't know what they're doing. From second year they start doing better. Apparently that's the pattern every single time. Like every single time. So no, Alonso actually wants this to be with Honda, because last year, with the first year with Honda, new engine, Honda, first year was with Alonso, and Honda sucked. And Alonso got so mad that Honda left. And Honda got paired with Red Bull. And from the second year of the new engine regulation, with Red Bull, Honda did so well. Honda did so well. So, yeah, Red Bull does well no matter what. No, Red Bull is not doing well right now, by the way. Red Bull is not doing well. Verstappen, Max is placing 6th or 7th place. He's not even on the podium. He can't even race for the podium right now. Red Bull is not doing good. So yeah, Alonso apparently is just putting on his hope on Honda. Is believing in Honda that they'll do better from next year, or at least like as the far the game goes in. So right now, he's not giving up, and I really appreciate it. As of course I'm rooting for Honda engine itself. So I do support for Aston Martin. I look like Sojitan! Max gonna move to NASCAR at this point. Yeah, everyone's saying that. Yeah, Alpina's doing good. Sorry, I only read this in like Japanese, so I don't know the English pronunciation. how the teams are called, but can still cheer for Haas Toyota, but like Toyota is just like basically brand image and there's no Toyota in it exactly. If they start making the engine, I will be like, yes, Toyota, let's go! But they're not doing anything right now. It's just a name. It's just a name. No one can agree on how to pronounce Alpine. Yeah, in Japanese it's called Alpine, by the way. they're helping with the aerodynamics development, but they're just hoping, right? They're not really providing the entire thing. If they start making the engine or like at least some big parts, I'll be like more interested in Toyota as well. The rumors like has been going on, right? That they want to, but they're like, yeah, maybe in the future. 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 And they're never doing it. I'm like, Toyota! Please! Please! They're cooking. I really hope they do. Also, Visa Cash App rep. Yeah! Racing Bulls is doing better. Well, like from last year, they were kind of doing good. So. Did I watch any of the Global MX5 Club races? No. Right now it's only F1, but I like after going to the race and watching it in front of myself, I'm more interested into other motorsports as well, like kart motorsports. I'm like, I want to watch it. It was so fun. It was so fun. But yeah, Honda. I feel like Max liked racing with Honda. Cause like Max's Twitter, was it? Or Instagram that he posted before the Suzuka. He was like, thank you, Honda. He posted that again. And it's been like 3 months in this year already. I feel like Max likes Honda engine better. So why don't like Alonso and Max pair up somewhere with Honda and like somewhere like I don't know what team would be good. I know like I know like sponsorship wise Stroll's gonna stay forever. But yeah. Remember to team up for 24. Oh my gosh, I gotta watch 24 hours. Stroll needs to retire. But there's the daddy. There's the daddy, you know? The sponsorship. The big sponsorship there. Aston Martin can't cut him. Hours of us watch long? What? No. Yeah, I feel like, but right now, what I'm just like, you know, like it's my dream team, right? With the people who likes Honda. I'm just fantasizing about it. If like Alonso and Max can, like, you know, Max can come to Aston Martin with Alonso and there's the Honda engine. Even if the Honda engine sucks, they will enjoy the process of the Honda engine itself growing. You know, like those growing content are people's favorite. Most people enjoys not success from the beginning. They want to watch the process of it to succeed. So I feel like if they could be in the same team with Honda's engine, people will enjoy it so much. Like raising a kid. Yeah, like that. Like that, right? Australia they have an American on reserve, so an American back on track would be nice. Oh yeah, there's no American. There's no Japanese too. Really? Do you だYeah. Cause like, okay, I watched from like the kind of like the middle of last year's races, but I did watch the entire how do you call those, digests of the entire year for 2025, of course. What I felt, this is just like a newbie, zero knowledge person's comment, but I feel like Tsunoda-kun would have done better with Racing Bulls if he wasn't scouted into the Red Bull Racing, the main team. I feel like he would have done better when he was not in the main team. So it's kind of unfortunate. He was doing well in the lower Red Bull team, so he got pulled into the higher one. And he didn't do good, so he's now downgraded to a reserved driver. Tsunoda-kun! But Toyota also has like a reserved Japanese driver, no? Yeah, there's Ryo Hirakawa. There's Jack Doohan and Hirakawa Ryo. The problem with the Red Bull cars is that they tuned both of them for max on the beginning package, and they're staffed in like such a sharp form, and that is unbelievably hard to adapt in short practice. Yeah. Tsunoda-kun was doing his best. Every driver is of course doing his best, but doing their best, but Tsunoda-kun was really doing his best. Even last row, I believe everyone's doing their best. I believe so. Did you see the guys dressed as the fairy horses? No. Lance is doing his best, he just sucks. It's not my words, it's my chats. It's my chats, okay? If anyone clips this, it's not yours words. That's optics words, okay? That's not mine. So yeah, anyways, that was my weekend. Oh, I went to Suzuka, watched the race, it was so fun. I need to, if I want to go next year, I need to book everything really in advance. I do not want to go back to Nagoya Station during that season again, so I have to think of another way to get there. Probably book a hotel that's nearby Suzuka. Maybe in Yokkaichi will be better. I stand on it. Thank you, thank you. He is gonna take the responsibilities for his words. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did you see Jack Black? No, not at all, not at all. Not at all. I didn't even know who was doing the checker flag. Konnichiwa, hi! I was talking about how I spent my weekend watching Formula 1. Yeah, next year I would like to have a seat, so I really am gonna try to save up money for that. I want a seat at least. I didn't know you were an F1 fan until yesterday. From last year, I will say. Last, like... September-ish? I started to watch more. I can't believe you were complaining about it being like Mario Kart. The Mario Kart cast was there. I mean, the Mario Kart's game. Doing game in real life was different. And like, no, like still, Mario Kart, if like the F1 right now, the Formula 1 right now has those item boxes, it will be different probably. Because it's so much fair, right? Then there'll be so much fair. Can't wait for Yuri to get into cars in general. I do like looking at cars now. I do talk about it here and there, but I don't talk about too much because I don't have enough knowledge to like really talk about it on stream, you know. I'm just a newbie and I don't feel like I'm... For this one, I am a newbie, but I want to share the experience. I want to share like the sound of it and so I talked about it. But the reason why I don't really share my passion that I'm like slowly starting to develop towards cars on stream is because I feel like I'm not enough to do that. I'm not otaku enough. I mean, into cars like buying a rest like it on Marketplace. I do have a car that I want right now, and I just love it so much. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. And there's no new cars of that. It's of course gonna be a used car because it's back from like the 19. I'm not gonna tell you the 8 year or else you'll be able to find it out, and I don't want that. Because okay, there is a car that I want, and if I get a driver's license in the future and start driving, and if I buy that car in the future and actually start driving the car. That'll be a docs material. I like those type of cars, okay? I like those type of cars that you need, like, the ones that I look at and I think it's cute. It's like the one that only like few people drives in the entire country. So I can't share my type of cars to you guys. I found a dream car, but that's gonna be a dog's material in the future because I'm gonna get that no matter what in the future, so I do not want to talk about it. But yeah, my first car is probably gonna be a Volvo because it's strong. Maybe next year, I will start trying to get my driver's license, I'm thinking. Because right now, watching F1, learning about cars every week, makes me want to get a car and drive it myself. I'm like, I don't know if I can do it. I'm pretty sure I will crash. But I want to try the experience, right? Because like the drivers, F1 drivers talks about like the, I don't know how to say it in English. Like, you know how like the vibration and all of it and how it feels different? I don't know what they're talking about. I can't even get like I can't even guess of it. I can't even get the hang of it because I never drove it myself. So I really want you to understand more. You would need 2 cars. I got a guy in class with me. His Volvo has been in the shop for 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm gonna get like the first car is gonna be Volvo, but in the future I'm gonna have like another car for like my private weekend, right? Oh my gosh, it's so okay, I'm gonna mute. You wanna try how long this trophy? Oh, not that much. Not that much, because that's like a test that they should not feel, right? They literally have a doctor stop that they can't drive on that car anymore because the Honda sucks. Yeah, have a reliable daily driver and have a fun weekend car. Exactly! That's what they want to do! That's what they want to do! Daily driving car, I don't mind whatever it is. After I get better at driving, it doesn't need to be Volvo anymore. Anything that's like that has a good air conditioner will be good. Because like air conditioner is a must need in Japan if you want to drive during the summer in Japan. And if it's gonna be my daily car, then I need a good, nice working air conditioner. You don't want to drive without it in Japan during the summer. I need a car that doesn't break. I need a car that doesn't break with the summer heat in Japan for my daily car. Mark 1 Jetta? Where's my mouse? Ah, Volkswagen. Is this the one that they use like the fridge air conditioning one? That Volkswagen didn't have enough money to have like an air conditioning for cars, that they instead reused the one for the fridge. 今の車は運転支援機能がついていて運転がかなり楽ですね。え、だから日常車はそれでいいと思うんだよね。Wrong one, it's a Jetta, not MK1 though. Oh, okay. Yeah, anything that has a nice air conditioner and that the air conditioner itself does not gonna break with the summer heat will be good. Will be good. Will be a good daily car. I don't mind anything else. That's like the #1 thing that I'm asking for my daily car. My Mazda? I don't know. Anything that's cheap will be good. Cheap and that's like capable. I don't mind the brands too. At least it's not full electric. I don't know. My friends that likes cars are kind of like not into electric, so I feel like I should also stick with them. They're the one teaching me about cars. They're the one that's teaching me about cars. Of course, they're gonna be like that. Of course, I'm gonna be like maybe something that's not electric. It's not my fault, no! I don't know. I really don't have a specific request for my daily cars. So anything that's good is good. For a weekend, I'm gonna be like, I wanna have fun. I wanna go with something that I feel it's cute.電気自動車ももっと便利になってるかもしれない。そうなんだけど、電気自動車、いや、博士課は周りの車好きがさ、ガソリン車の方がもちろん好きだから、電気自動車乗ろうって気にあまりならないかもしれない。Please look at Volkswagen's most produced part 199398508. They've been making since the 1973s and have sold over 8 million. And 2025. Curry! Flavored sausage! Yeah, I actually knew that they make sausages. But this is the name of it? This is the name of it? I never knew that. I want to try though. Can I buy it from Japan? I want to try it. Is there a way to buy this from Japan? I don't know. I don't think so. For my daily car, I just might go with something that's like, you know, that I feel it's cute and I think it's okay to use as a daily car. So actually, even like sticking with Volvo is okay. Or if I go slightly fancy, if I'm financially stable enough, maybe I might just get like a Fiat Cinquecento, because it's cute. Because it's cute. Because it's cute, you know? I like cute ones too. Cute is good. Cute is good. So a bicycle. Yeah, actually, the most affordable vehicle. Sure. Or a mini. Mini is cute. I like mini. Mini も可愛いよね。ミニね。I like the actual small mini. Like the newer minis are not small. They call themselves mini. And I'm like, you are not mini. 確かにかわいそう。ミニかわいいからね。ミニはかわいいですよ。ミニはかわいいですよ、ずっと。かわいいんだよ、ミニは。Or, I mean, like, these are not expensive, I would like it, but these are usually slightly on the expensive side. Yup, never mind. I do like Mitsuoka. I still do like Mitsuoka. Mitsuoka is cute. It's really just the outside, but... Or, you mean like Honda to support Honda? Just to support Honda? It's not a bad idea. It's actually quite good, right? And like, if it's a daily car, probably Honda is good. Driving around in Japan too. Anyways, yep, that's about cars. That's about cars. So, another talk is that my key visual did not get revealed. I don't know why. I don't know why. Does that mean I can just reveal it on my own or not? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna reveal it. Hee hee haha. That's probably so big. Yup, I knew that. So yeah, my new 立ち絵。立ち絵が結局、なんか、なかったので、お披露目がするって言ってたんだけどね。なかったので。でん、これですね。Make it smaller. Yeah. これでございます。This is my new 立ち絵。Very nice. Cute, right? これが新しいキービジュアル、立ち絵となりました。My new key visual! 立ち絵なんか公式でお披露目するわって言ってたけど、なんかなかったので、はい、こちらでございます。かわいいっしょ。あれですよ。メイド衣装の、一応これがね、デフォルト衣装なのでまだ。ございます。可愛いんです。可愛いんです、とっても。かわいいでしょ？念願の、そうなんですよ。Sorry, I think my new Osha has to be the deer on the left. Go for it. I won't stop you. 3 Yuri on the screen? Oh, you mean including the one on the coffee? Yeah, there's 3 of me! ということで、立ち絵でございます。So that was 立ち絵。I already talked about it last week, so I don't have much to talk about it now. もう先週散々話したから、今週立ち絵について話すことがなくなっちゃった。先週、明日出るんだけどさーって言って散々話しちゃったから出なかった。Wait a second. I don't have this, so I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get that and that. Yeah, here. No, not here. Yeah, here. Okay, here we go. Go back to car talk? No! There's people that's not interested in cars too, so I'm not gonna do the entire car talking for the entire time, you know. I'm more interested in Yuri. See? あ、これじゃない。間違えた。よいしょ。Oh, here we go. This. Okay. And here. Then I'm gonna have this up. これを用意しました、ついに。So we have the... Oh, it's in front of me. Let's put it behind me. 後ろにしよう。Oh, yeah, it's good. Merch! Shown on the screen the entire time too! Hi, Yuri, hope your day is starting well. It is! Been able to chat and hang out with you guys. It's fun. Can I exchange my old stand for the new one when it's available? If you get it, if you purchase it. I don't know if they have the new standee out yet or not. I don't think they do, actually. I'm pretty sure they will add it at some point. But the priority is not high, so... It's gonna be later on. I will talk about it again when they add a new standee. Did they give me the option of using your out costume to QR? I don't remember, but I think I did. I asked them to just use my default. Default is the maid, so... What is the next Mazahis game on the list? I don't know, I haven't decided yet. My Steam. My Steam. Do I have anything? Game. Not game. Where do I check that? Store wish list. Oh. I I don't know if it's gonna be a masochist or not for most of the games, because like most of the games that I play, I don't even know. I don't learn about it beforehand. I just try to deliver it as like, you know, with the fresh reactions as much as possible. So I don't know if it's like a masochist game or not until I start playing it. So I don't know. Which one's gonna be? There are a few that I'm like really interested in, and some of it I know it's gonna be though. Although there's like one game that I know it's gonna be really hard. It's the egg one that you gotta balance the egg. I want to do more racing games though. Should I go back to Forza Horizon? The one that I can never play with BGM that's in the game. Or there's something called Drift Gang. It's a multiplayer game, and we're gonna be on a cart to drift against each other. That looks fun too. I wanna learn more about cars though. There's also this car mechanics simulator that I kind of want to do. Car mechanics simulator looks fun, but I don't know anything. I don't know anything about cars. Have you played My Summer Car yet? No, I have not. I don't own a car. I don't drive, so I don't know anything about cars. So the parts of it, I don't know the names of it. So I gotta start from there, learning. So far, Mafia 2 was fun. I think that's a car game. It had so many pretty cars. Fun to play. The Mafia series, the driver... There's also the race, right? The racing was fun too. I don't really see Mafia series as a Mafia game anymore. It's more like a driving game that you get to get your car that you like and you get to drive around with it, and there's racing in the middle. That's the reason why I didn't really like Mafia 3 too. There were no racing. Like, the actual race they can get in. Oh yeah, I will look for games. Anyways, I'm like busy for a bit, so I can't play anything. There was racing in Mafia 3. Was it the same racing like the Mafia 1 and 2? I don't remember. I thought it was different, wasn't it? I felt like it was different. Maybe I did not get there yet. But story-wise too, story-wise the second was the best. The first racing was the best overall though. First room, I was funny having a door going to dinner. Bye. Bye-bye. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, I'm so bad driving though. Like, I don't know in real life, but at least in game I'm so bad. I don't think you should do mouse and keyboard to drive those, like, driving games. It's been a while since I heard that. It scared me. Thank you for the hydration bot. Hydration reminder, hydration bot. Wilhelm, thank you. Thank you for the 5 membership gifts. Thank you. Is that the new Yori engine? If I can make my engine, that'll be the sound. That'll be the sound. Oh wait, Verstappen actually announced that he's leaving? That Formula 1? Apparently he did it, so like everyone's confused right now. Is it April Fool's or are you like serious? And everyone's like so confused. Which one is it? Which one is it? Why is like everyone confused? Everyone does not know which one it is. It's not on his official Twitter, so I think it's just April Fool's. Yeah, it is rumored. Because he's definitely not enjoying. He's got like 3 years left in his contract. It'll cost him so much. Yeah. His contract has a clause where he's not top 4 in points by mid-season. The contract is null void. What? By their contract rumors, he'll jump ship. Oh. Well, let's see what's gonna come out. I feel like the next Miami will be really important. Cause like, by then... the regulation should be changed a little bit. Anyways, very fun. Let's enjoy the next upcoming. Grand Prix. That's Miami, and let's see what's gonna happen there. Yeah. Ready third watch along? I'm not gonna do watch along, man. I'm not gonna do watch along. I'm only gonna be talking about it on stream. Hi, Rick, yeah, you're pee. Everyone's enjoying it. it was nice to see that the drivers still were enjoying the Japan stay. Is there anything else that happened during the weekend or like 何もない気がするな。それが本当に思う出来事だったから、この週末。And that's gonna be busy. Oh yeah, so for like the upcoming week, 2 weeks, I will try to have a set time to stream, but for the days I cannot, I might be able to do some gorilla or not, depending on the day and how everything goes. So let's see what's gonna happen in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, gonna be quite intense week or 2. It's 2 weeks, nearly 2 weeks. そう、今週と来週は結構ドタバタになるので、ちょっとね、なんと言うんですかね、配信のスケジュールがこれって言って立てられない部分が大きくて、結構不明な日が多いんですけども、まあできる日はして、できない日はちょっとお休みさせていただく形になるかなと思います。ちょっとね、いろいろありまして、いろいろあるのでいろいろあります。まあそれもそのうち出ると思うでしょうがお待ちくださいとしか言えないんですけど、悪しかな口からは。なので、それらが落ち着くまでは一旦ちょっと配信回数がガッと減っちゃうんですけども、ゲリラ配信とかもね、突発配信もできるときはしていきたいなと思いますので、そちらもちょっとね、通知などつけて、楽しみに待っていただければ嬉しいなというふうに思います。So yeah, don't forget to turn on your notifications. I might just do a sudden stream here and there. If you're to grill, you have an estimate time of when you could? No. Not at all. Not at all. There's one date I might be able to. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But that's gonna be like in the morning. That's around the same time if I'm gonna do it. But probably only for an hour, so it's gonna be very short. I'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. I will announce it on Twitter before I do it. So yeah, let's see if I'm kind of worried about my own stamina. If I can keep it up or not. But let's see. Everything we're just gonna see. I gotta try it out. So anyways, that's the upcoming week's schedule. それがね、しばらくの予定なんですけど、予定がわからないって予定ですね。予定がわからないって予定でございます。で、それらが終わったら落ち着くので、普通に配信戻っていくかなと思います。After that finishes, I should be able to come back to like a regular stream schedule-ish schedule from the 13th? From the 13th of April. 13日ぐらいからはね、通常通りの配信に戻っていくことができるかなと思います。So, I will miss you guys. Tomorrow's gonna be fine. Why? It's Larry, so it's not even me. So yeah, today's the last Iori stream before she goes on a unsettled schedule. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Larry, so it's not me. It's not Iori's not even gonna appear. そう、ちょっとね、しばらくわからない予定っていうか、どうできるか、何ができるかわからないようなね、予定に入るまで、最後の配信がなんとラリーくんの配信でございます。なので、ちょっと白鹿とかね、これでしばらく1週間近くかな ?1 週間近くか ?Yeah, it's actually about a week, actually. Yeah, it's about a week. 1週間近くね、ちょっとなかなか皆様とお話できなくなる、会えなくなるんですけども、まあ、それさえ終わればまた戻ってくるんですけど、とりあえずその1週間ほどなかなか配信が取れないよっていう日まで、白鹿と会うのは今日が最後ってことですね。明日はラリーくんなので。明日がラリーくんなので。Is Larry also gonna be busy these next couple of weeks? Yeah, he is. He is. Cause like, I'm not gonna be... I'm not gonna be at home for most of the days. And since Larry's gonna have like a free house to himself, so he's gonna have lots of girls coming in the house, I think. She's finally gone, Larry probably. Yeah. Last time we were at a click board with a Galileo Alvin arrived safe. Perfect time to order a new reward board. Yes. Thank you, Call-san, for the super chat.そうなんですよ。なので、ラリーくんと最後明日皆さんね、楽しい時間をお過ごししていただければなと思います。明日はね、Tomorrow is the host club with Larry. 明日はラリーくんとのホストクラブなので。I hope you guys are excited to see him again.ラリーくんと明日会えるのぜひ楽しみにしてくださいね。してくださいね。これは強制です。ホストだ、ラリーくんだからね。He's a host, you know. If you go to a host club, you know what you gotta do. ホストクラブだからね、明日ラリーくんの。飲んでですよ。Okay? Blink tells your time to show the love to Larry, by the way. I'm so excited for Larry. Does Larry come pre-hydrated? No, he's gonna be so thirsty. in so many ways. ということで Thank you so much for coming. It was nice to be able to chat with you guys. I love chatting, as you can tell. I think you can tell, but I love chatting. ね、雑談やっぱ楽しいですね。みんなとお話しするのが。今日はありがとう。クシカの話を聞いてくれて、お話し相手になってくれてありがとう。とっても楽しいです。ということで、改めてグッズですね。So, merch! でんでんでんでん。ミラリの1周年を記念して、複製サイン入り色紙が出ておりますので、ぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。固定コメントにリンクがございますので、そちらから飛んでご確認いただければなと思います。Thank you, moderator, sign for the link. So yeah, there's a Mirari's 1-year anniversary. There's a signed Shikishi board. And you can go check it out in the pin chat below or above. I don't know which one's correct now. Yeah, there's merch. グッズでございます。ということで、Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys too. And I won't see you guys. I won't see you guys. Larry will see you guys tomorrow. また明日お会いしましょうって言ってたけど、白鹿は明日会わないや。ラリーくんが皆さんと明日会いますね。Larry's gonna see you guys tomorrow. It's not me. It's Larry. 白鹿じゃないです。ラリーくんです。忘れてたー。ふう。It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. No Iori. Yep, no Iori. というのをできたいと思います。Running Jokeさん、Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, さんも Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. And Belhan さん、Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the 5 membership games. One last kiss. Thank you for the dono. そして川さん、Thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. And next is gonna be donuts. Hydration bot, thank you. ありがとうございます。Hydration before ending the stream. Thank you so much. I will hydrate again then. The Hick さんも thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the donut. We'll let Larry know you said hello. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please tell Larry that Yuri wants to say hello to the viewers too, to the chat too, before she leaves. Okay, let's do one last hydration. ということで、Thank you so much for coming. See you guys next time. Probably on the 9th. Probably on the 9th. I don't know. Probably on the 9th. I might do some night streams sometimes. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Really, let's just see how it will go and how would I be able to do things and handle things. It's like that. Literally, like every day. I'm like, so many things to do. But yeah, 9th, I think I can do a morning stream probably. Depending on how I am doing. If I'm feeling unwell, I won't be able to. If I'm feeling exhausted, I won't be able to. But if I'm not, I should be. Time-wise, it sounds possible. So I kind of want to. For sure, on the 10th, I'll be able to do Japanese. Time, by the way. Japanese on the 10th. For sure, I'll be able to do on the 10th morning. So JST 9th or 10th is going to be the date I'm going to be able to come back, I think. and 11th, I'm not sure. 12th, I'm not sure. 13th, I'll be able to come back again. そう、日本時間9できたらいいな。10はできそうって感じですね。So, for you guys, just think it's PDT 9th. GSC 10th. That's the day that I will pretty much 90% be able to come back to stream. So, yep. I believe you guys will probably hear my voice somewhere else. I don't know where. I can't spoil anything more than that. I should be able to put my voice in somewhere else. And someone else's stream maybe. But I don't know when that's gonna happen. Like, I seriously don't for this one. そう、日本時間おそらく10日は 90% ぐらいの確率で普通にまた朝配信できるので、その時にまたみんなとお会いできたらなと思いますし、もしかしたら日本時間9日ももしかしたら朝1時間ぐらいお話できるかもしれないし、それまでの間もですね、白鹿じゃないんですけど、誰か別のとこの配信ではもしかしたら声は乗るかもしれないですね。ということで、そこら辺をね、ちょっとお楽しみに、何が起きるのかですよね。ということで、以上です。Thank you very much for coming. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day or good night for the people who's going to sleep. 寝る方お休みですしね。この後、まだね、日本に、博士課と同じ日本時間にお住まいの皆様は、今日も頑張るぞい！いい一日にしていきましょう。あと皆さんの日がね、本当に素敵な一日になりますように。バイバイ、おつしかー。また。9日か10日にお会いしましょう。ラリーくんはまた明日皆様とお会いするので、Yeah, Larry's gonna see you tomorrow, and I'll see you on the PDT 9th, 8th or 9th, probably on the 9th. ということで、バイバーイ